295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On the running play, give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Jags, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
They have to think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball, and even more in the passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double in 2021.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd inches. Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his right. Airing it out. Looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent gain. 35 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And Thomas has it. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Lance. There again is Thomas. They go him a lot. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Here's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And past the 40. before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. They'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
One of my own teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Throwing now is Carr. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. Trucks over him. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll get this out to Gurley. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards it's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
To throw his Carr. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here. The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Right back to Dobbins on first. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On play action, Lance. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of 45. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Carr completes it. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Carr going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a play fake. Carr escaping the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Tyus Bowser in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's got his big receiver, Robinson, for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They're trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll buy some time right. Ridley has it. What a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. On the move to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Lance going to throw. Room to run past midfield. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. Lance. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Lance looks to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, thighs, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, it's Carr. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Bring it up, bring it up. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
637. White Monday down.
On second down, this is Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he will have the Jaguars first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Carr. It's complete to Robinson.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Again, it's Carr. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter. They have returned for 6 points. We now have the game again.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And right side, Hiller's got it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the pistol, it's Gurley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way down. Let's make these babies cry.
To throw is Carr. Open man here, the tight end Henry. Still going, they can't stop him. And he is going to have a chance first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Pushes him aside at the 10. And he's brought down. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. They'll try to run with Harris. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Najee Harris with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Lance now on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Play action, now it's Lance. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing is Lance on third down. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They try right side here, Gurley. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first down, Harris. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal. The Lance going to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins.
Ready for us.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Gurley again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. To throw, it's Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another carry now for Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. And McManus able to put it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Lance to throw it. Dobbins with it, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Carr going to look to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Jags, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get